Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Yeah, I just read a little bit of the new Attack on Titan chapter. Wow. A lot of reveals. I'm gonna get full in on that later on when I finish reading it. But first figured I finish up the episode reviews. Because I know I did Captain Earth and JoJo. Well, we got this now. Dragonar. This one was fucking insane. Like, this show is just filled. It's like there's three things in this show you need to know: dragons, big boobs, and loilies. There's like when this show is said and done, there's like at least 3 to 4 loilies. It's pretty insane. But in this episode, we have now. To be honest with you, I got nothing against Veronica. Sylvia's sister, older sister. Got nothing against her. I find she's a very badass character. No bullshit. Who I have a problem with is her guy, Glen. He's fuck out of here. He's like, oh, know your place to Ash. I'm like, fuck you. Know your place. You're a servant. But that was probably the only person I have a problem with in this episode. Now, we started off with her coming off the ship thing in this episode, and what transpires is she asks where Sylvia is, and Sylvia's there, and she realizes that's not Sylvia, and it wasn't Sylvia. It was Cosette, her servant. So pretty much she knows Veronica, and then she comes back and she's trembling. I'm like, Jesus. And this, I guess this pissed me off. I mean, I remember from the manga and stuff, but it's light novel. When she takes her sword, big ass sword, and does this, and she goes like nude kind of thing. And Ash confronts her, Veronica. He does. He's like, he's like, I have to give it for Ash. Like this, he's going up there and he's sticking up for Sylvia in front of Veronica. It's like, come on. Which kind of weird, because at first I don't remember why she took him. They take Ash away. Very strange. But, and, the guy grabs him and shit, and basically he's like telling, Veronica before he grabs him, about, she's proven herself, that's not a way to act in public, to your family. And she tells Glen to grab Ash, and they go into the ship. And they dress him up in like a freaking, I remember this from the manga and stuff, from what I read. And, this alludes to him taking a bath. With them all that bath scene, yo! Man, there was many jiggles going in that bath scene. I'm taking bets. Who is the biggest in this show? It's probably Veronica. Yeah, her. She's pretty big. She's got a big bust there. Veronica Latremont. And, basically, after, they're in the tub and bath and stuff, she questions how it was that, Ash and that dragon girl was able to destroy Necro, the dragon monster Necro. And that's when we get Sylvia coming back, and in the bath, she's talking shit to Sylvia, Veronica. And that's when Ash comes forward and he talks back to her. He says, no, she's proven herself. She's worked hard and everything. And the only part of this episode where I said, fuck you, is this guy Glen. I want to take my hand, slap him across his face, and throw him down a flight of stairs. Like, who the fuck are you? Like seriously. Yeah, you're her servant? Yeah. By the way, do you have an arc like that, Ash? Oh no, you don't. So you're a fuckboy. There you go. You're a fuckboy. Because that what happens after, she tries to prove herself, Sylvia, during this match. And it seems like, it was funny, like, she tells Echo that there must have been a reason during because they were going to have this match, in her honor, Veronica. During the match, she tells Echo there must have been a reason why you were human, and you'll soon find out that reason. And she's looking at her and Ash in like a weird way. But essentially, Sylvia doesn't prove anything. She loses. And apparently she's being told by Glen, yeah, fuck Glen, to go to the church to have her, to pray to God and stuff, and for her, wrongdoings. So what? Ash has a few words with this guy, and he's like, you have skill and you have luck. Know your place. I'm like, and who are you? Oh, you're a servant of Veronica? Yeah. Know your place. You're a fuckboy. Okay? You're a fuckboy. You listen to Veronica's. You're her lapdog. She probably dresses you up in S&M and whips you like a dog. So fuck you. That's just my opinion. Because he's got that brash, stupid nobility bullshit attitude. Which, frankly, not welcomed. And, Ash gets pissed off and everything. And then apparently during this scene when Sylvia's in the bed resting, Rebecca tells Ash that we're going to be escorting her through town, because they find out later on there are these terrorists. Yeah, and there's one particular terrorist. I think her name was Avcock or Avdoc. She apparently has a lot of people do. A lot of people do. They have a grudge against Veronica, and they want to kill her. So that basically happens. So basically, he's going to go with Rebecca. They're going to protect Veronica, and so on and so forth. There's this scene also with Echo. She's eating candy. There were a lot of fan service moments in this one. It was just too much. And she's taking up her shirt, and she's wearing these sexy panties. I'm like, no, it's just no, that is wrong. But hey, she's a dragon girl, so maybe it's not wrong. It's so bad. It's just so bad. But basically, the rest of the episode, they're going with Veronica, walking around. Ash is there, and he's wondering about Sylvia. And we go back to Sylvia. This was a funny part. Jessica Valentine is there. She's praying to God, and she's saying, "Let the Silver Knight impregnate me." I'm like, what? You're at a church. Not really wise to be saying that in a church. And Sylvia's telling her about it. And then sure enough, during that exchange, during that talk with her, out of nowhere, big explosion, here comes the terrorists. I remember this from the manga. This arc that we're going on into right now is a very crazy one, because it kind of preludes to like Ash's things happen in the next episode, and probably the one after, that's going to make Ash look like, holy shit, he's a chick magnet. I'm telling you right now, you'll look forward to it. Now, and they basically show up, and they the terrorists are there, and that girl, the one, she looks, I believe from what I know, that's not what she really looks like, because she looks like a Loily, but I don't think she is. She's much, I think, older than what she's putting onto. So that's going to be for next week. So next week is pretty much this terrorist thing. Sylvia and Jessica are hostages. And Jessica she's strapped to the freaking whatever that thing was in the church. And yeah, that's pretty much the story. But this was done well, from what I read. And yeah, good shit. Listen, Veronica, holy shit. Yo, this bitch can work it. And I really mean that. She can work it. Veronica Latremont, she might be a bitch, but that body is like grade A. It is something else. And like that whole scene, I'm gonna wonder about the thumbnail. I'm gonna look for it. I hope I don't find the scene from the bathtub. And they were in the hot tub thing. Cause that's just it's too much. That's like 3 to 4 girls in that tub that are huge. It's crazy. But yeah, I thought it was a good episode. 4 out of 5. This pretty much sets up for next week, and I hope to see. You're gonna see Ash. He's gonna go in. He takes kind of care of business. Yeah, but I just don't like Glenn. He's a douche. Like buzz off. Buzz off. Buzz off. Who are you? Oh, I'm the servant. Know your place. Guess what? You're a knight? Why don't you act like it? Come on, act like it. Stop being a douche. Because you know what happens to douche knights? They get their heads chopped off. Check it. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. Bankai 922. Yeah, another episode in the book of Dragonar Academy. Episode 5. I'm thinking most of these animes are probably going to be like 12, 13, 14 episodes. Except for probably JoJo and a few others here and there. But I'm looking forward to them. Good so far. I'm Bankai 922. See you guys later. See where'd that go? Oh my god. Ray. Blaze Monkey. This episode's for you, definitely. Because I know you love the loilies. And the loily was in this one. Too much, too much. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Peace.